I'm delighted that he's free. There's no other word for it. I'm delighted. I tried to tell some French friends the other day. They said, "Are you delighted?" And I said, "I'm turning cartwheels." And then I said, "I don't know how to say that in French." I mean, you can imagine, you don't want to have your son a prisoner someplace where you can't communicate with him and you don't know what's going on, and it's just, nothing is happening that you can, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's a terrible thing to have. I felt as if there was a huge weight lifted from my shoulders. It's just a very chaotic situation over there. There's no clear lines of authority. There are no clear people in charge. It's unclear what's going on. That's what was so awful about the last 2 years, that we felt that we were, I felt as if we were hunting for bats in a dark black cave. We didn't have any idea. At first there were no ransom demands for at least a year and a half. There were no demands for anything. There was just silence. It was total silence. We didn't know anything. The person, the American agent, said, "He's standing right here with me, but he's too upset to talk to you right now, but he'll call you as soon as he can." And he called her last night and they talked for a couple of minutes. Not even a couple of minutes, I think less than a minute. He said, "Hi Mom, I'm okay. I'm happy to be back in the civilized world and I can see some girls and live my life." But she said it was less than a minute conversation. The government that has been the intermediary in this has been Qatar. And Qatar has said that they had him released on a humanitarian basis without the payment of any ransom. I don't know the answer. I don't know any more than that. We didn't want Theophilus's name to be released. We thought it was very important that his name not be released.
Why is that?
Because he'd written a book about Islam that was under his name. His real name is Theo Padnos. And he'd written a book under that name, and we did not want that to be revealed because we did not know what reaction the people in Syria would have to the book.